Hey everybody, so Outdoor Verb and Outdoor Johnny, say hi.
Hi.
We're here today in David, Panama, and we're gonna go fishing with All Outdoors Scott. And I have no idea what kind of fishing we're doing. Johnny was yelling that he wanted to go fishing, It's our last couple of days here in Panama, so we're gonna go for about half a day and see what kind of fish we can get into and hang out and come and join us on our adventure.
Fish is by the bank.
You saw some Mentos. Well, maybe we'll catch a fish here then.
Mom, I don't have to catch one.
You know how to catch one.
There's something on there.
Elvis.
What's on here?
Here.
Fishing rods like this, are you? There you go. Now lift him up. Oh, you probably got a big Pargo. Pargo Grande. Here, let Daddy help you some. Oh, there you go. Oh, let's see what you got. Oh, is that Pesce Gato?
Oh.
Congo? Congo. Watch out. Hardhead.
Catfish!
Yep, that's a saltwater catfish. It's called a hardhead
Hey,
catfish.
catfish! Yay!
Yeah. This is a hardhead catfish. Dura de cabeza gato.
Hey, Dad! Dad!
Hey, watch out. He'll fin you. Stay back.
Hey, Dad! You caught one of those catfish last time, Dad.
I catch him every time.
Thank you.
No. Everybody, I'm Scott. I am on Outdoor Verbs channel today. We had a fishing trip earlier today, and let me just tell you that we had the wrong tide and the fishing trip was terrible. We did not catch anything that we should have kept. We kept one snook about that long because it got hooked in the gills, and the guy was like, no. So that's our monstrous snook. But because we had such a horrible fishing day, we pulled up and we spoke to one of the local crabbers, and they told us they were selling crab for like $5. I'm sorry, $1.75 a pound. We had $5 on us, and they gave us this bag of crab with some absolutely monster blue crabs in it. All right, and then I'm like, well, let's see how much shrimp is. So we went into one of the little markets on town there, and they sold us a bag of shrimp. Now this is peeled and headed shrimp, and they sold us all of that in that sink right there for $20. You see how big my hand is? So that's a lot of shrimp. So we're gonna end up having some seafood anyway. I think we're gonna be cooking the seafood. The shrimp's gonna be cooked with orange pepper, which we found in Panama, which is kind of amazing. We're gonna do a pan-seared shrimp in probably olive oil because Tori can't have the butter, and orange pepper, and then we're going to boil the crabs. We don't have our normal Zatarain's crawfish boil, so we're going to just do really salty water with some lemon in it, and we're going to throw the crabs in it for a little while, get them done, pull them out. The crab meat's probably going to go into some alfredo, except for one big crab and several of the shrimp that we're going to save for Outdoor Verb because she can't eat any butter or anything like that right now. Outdoor Johnny is recovering from a nap since we got up at like 4 in the morning. So anyway, thanks for watching. This is going to be the cooking session of our video. Johnny, you want to pick up a crab for him? Grab him by the flipper and pick him up. You can hold him by these flippers like this. Hold them together right there and he can't hurt you. Grab the flipper. You can do it. You got it? Hold it tight right here. So put your finger here and grab like this. You got the flippers? Hold them tight. No, hold him closer to here. You got him? Hold him up. There you go. All right, drop him in the bucket. Good job. Crab him down. You think Mommy's going to like eating that crab?
Yeah.
You do? I think he's going to be a good crab.
Okay.
All right, we're going to the pot with the big old crabs. It's not quite a rolling boil, but it is moving around, and crabs don't need a ton of super hot water to do what they're gonna do. So we got those two in there. All right, grab one. All right, come here. I'll put it in the pot. Drop in the pot. Oh, you don't throw it. It'll splash you. There you go. All right.
They are dead already, right?
Well, they're dead now. They hit boiling water, but they're going to start turning red really fast. All right, and just keep the fire going. Those are going to sit in there about 10 minutes. We're going to go inside and get started on searing the shrimp, and Verb's going to be making her homemade Alfredo.
Oh,
I love you too.
what is this?
That's a stirring thing. Okay. I've got olive oil on high heat in a wok type pan here. I'm going to season the crud out of the olive oil. Get that cooking in here. And now I'm going to go over and get my shrimp, which I have a lot of shrimp. These are already peeled, beheaded, and deheaded, and all that fun jazz. And whoops, I forgot I had fish fillet in there too. Guess I'll cook those next.
I did it,
Did you? I'm not gonna be able to flip it. It's so heavy.
Oh yeah. Here's a spoon.
Oh, terrible children. It was a drive-by fruiting.
Are you ready for me to start the Alfredo?
Get after it. So, I'm just going to stir in these shrimp until they're all cooked completely through. Shrimp start clear. Shrimp turn white or red after they're done being cooked. Same as your crab and stuff like that. I really like to have a...
Alright, so I'm starting the Alfredo, and it's in there. It doesn't look good yet. It's just butter and heavy cream. It's a 2-to-1, and you're gonna melt these down. And then I went ahead and I added some salt and pepper and some garlic powder, and you just kind of, oh, I spilled. You just melt it down for now, and then you're gonna add cheese right at the end. I like to use Parmesan cheese, and that's what we have today, but sometimes I mix it up and I change up my cheeses. You can kind of play with this recipe a little bit to make it your own. But since we figured out how to make Alfredo, we don't buy Alfredo at the store anymore. We just do this. It's so much easier and cheaper. Alright, so I forgot to show you. But once this kind of comes to a little bit of a boil, you'll see that the cream and the butter mix together really well. Then you just want to dump in your cheese, and it will get really thick. So if it's too thick, add a little bit more cream. If it's too thin, add a little bit more cheese. Other than that, as long as your seasonings are good to go, this is done. And our shrimp is almost done.
There's our red dinner guests.
Hot crab!
Can you overcook crabs?
Yes. It'll be really evident if we undercook them.
They wouldn't be red if they were undercooked.
Well, they can still be raw in the middle. All right. The glaze was still on the bottom somewhere. Oh, there's another crab. All right. Some grejos out of the pot. You're gonna record this part?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. I'm waiting on Corey.
Cristobal.
You can do another one. All right. So grab both edges of the crab right here. Put your thumbs in and just push. Try not to do it so hard that you. The problem with this is that right there. Okay. You got this part out. The crab out. Do like this, boom. This is what they call dead man's fingers. These are actually the gills for the crab breathes. Now grab the crab in the middle, push with your thumbs as you pull the legs back, and that's gonna break it in half. That is your 2 sections of meat. This part in the middle right here is like your liver, or the internals here. Not a lot of meat in that, and there's not meat on the, what they call dead man's fingers, which is your gills right here. The biggest muscles are these right here. So a lot of times I'll squeeze these right here, push them together, break like this, and then this all pulls apart. There's going to be little segments. So if I got this one big dead man's finger off here, there's little segments on each bone or each crab leg like this. And then these middle ones here, if you do like this, this should scoop out a good size hunk of meat for you. And that's boneless meat. You want to try that meat, Johnny? It's crab meat. Try it. Take a bite. See what you think of the crab meat. Is that really sweet? Mm-hmm. That's real good. Sweet, soft meat, huh? Mm-hmm. Okay. So that's how you peel the crab. Now this is a little harder thing to do here. There's not a lot of meat in those, but there is a good amount of meat in this. So this is what everybody usually has problems with, and this is making a huge mess already. Excuse the pigs out in the background. So I'm gonna break the claw. major claw off here.
It's good, Dada.
And then look, I'm gonna go right here, about a 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch down like this. And I'm gonna chop. See where it broke? Pull. Open this. Some of it'll pull out, some of it won't, but now this is gonna slide out the back and there's your crab meat coming out of the claw. And I know if I don't wash my fingers with this, I'm going to lose it with Verb watching me do it, because that's her favorite hunk of crab meat right there.
Yes, it is.
Johnny, you want half of a crab claw?
No.
You don't want half a crab claw? It's
That's the best part.
It's really good.
It looks like it's...
Eat that. Eat it. Just put the whole thing in your mouth. Like a giant crab bite. Yum, yum, yum.
No, this like it's...
Here, I'm gonna video Mama biting hers.
Wow.
Oh yeah?
That's good. Try yours. You just said it was really good.
If you're not gonna eat it, I'll eat it, and I'll give it to Mambo. Oh no! That crab shell shooting everywhere. Come here, Yola.
Alright, now we're officially going to go sit down and eat dinner and have a good time with our family. So thank you for joining us. Push the subscribe button if you enjoyed this adventure.